Hi, cat. Alright, sorry about that. My cat felt like saying hi. Just thought I'd make a quick video comparing these two Elder's Marks. I was going for a anti-armor Elder's Mark, and I got this one here. So, minus the 50% armor penetration for the first star, and then 60% armor penetration from the receiver. I was trying to re-roll to get something other than limb damage. The reload speed is actually pretty good. And I ended up with a quad, which I figured I didn't need. And then ended up with another quad, but this one had the minus 25% action point cost, which brings the AP cost down to 4, as opposed to, I think the other one is 12. So, quad damage minus action point cost and the critical damage. The only thing to note here is that I am full health, and my perk cards are probably kind of weird. I was trying to run a build using coffee, so my agility is not high, my luck isn't very high. I do have better criticals going. And because I don't have, I'm not bloodied, so I don't have high luck. 12 is kind of low, it's not high. 40 for clover, give that a shot, I figure. But yeah, so I got these two. Here's the anti-armor, it's going to have 50 rounds, the quad's going to have 200. And I might as well eat something here. So I've been running around with these, and I thought what was interesting was they're pretty close in terms of damage. So this is the anti-armor. I also don't run a suppressor on these because the range is just, I mean, that's just, it's not great. Oh, there you go. What was that, 12 from a distance, I guess? The reload's not too bad. Here's another one. So yeah, that's a pretty decent time to kill. I'm not sure how many rounds I'm missing. It's hard to tell how often I'm hitting criticals too. Here's this guy. This is the anti-armor. So what is that, 10, 11 shots, right? Let's go over here. Alright, let's try that again. Now one thing to note, my AP is completely drained just from doing that. But I can also aim down sights, and because I have the armor piercing, it is still working pretty well, I feel like. So I've been running around with these two, like I mentioned. The curse that other people are saying, you know, they'll break down pretty easily. I've been firing these things a lot. I've been going through a lot of ammo. It doesn't feel like they're breaking down. So that was a quad again for 2 of them. I probably had some coffee going there, so I won't pay too close attention to the AP, but that wasn't bad. Six rounds for a mutt. And that is the benefit to this one too. Look at that AP cost. So because it's not very good at range, if I do lock on with Vats, as long as I can hold on the trigger and get more shots going, the chance to hit will go up. And I think I only have 1 per point in that concentrated fire per card. But so yeah, kind of a mixed bag. I feel like if you use Vats quite a bit, the quad one is definitely the one to go for, but the anti-armor isn't bad either.
So small.
I mean, that's pretty good. 8 shots. 9 shots. Too much math. I think I got some lag there, but I switched over to the quad. So yeah, honestly, pretty hard for me to tell a difference here. I am on PS4, so I feel like it's kind of hard for me to judge sometimes when to stop shooting. Nine shots there. So that was without Vats. With the anti-armor. So yeah, let's try quad without aiming. See, that was a pretty big difference. So I feel like if you do like Vats, then the 300 is good. The, 300, whatever it was. The quad. I'm not sure why I said 300 there. It's like 3 a.m. at night over here. I figured I would pump this video out real quick though. But yeah, so you can save AP by just not using Vats at all. There you go. Not too bad. I do tend to use Vats quite a bit usually, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, there it is. So yeah, not too crazy of a build. You know, if you're bloodied, it would probably work a lot better. If you rolled a bloodied, it would probably do a lot better too, damage-wise. But yeah, I feel like not too bad. It's hard to declare a winner, honestly. I didn't think the if I could roll plus 25% faster fire rate on the anti-armor, I would definitely go for that. But as it sits right now, I'm leaning more towards the quad. Or maybe, I don't know, anti-armor minus 25% AP cost would be pretty nice as well. Because here's the reload. I mean, I do have faster reload on it too, so maybe that's why I'm cheating, but... Oh, that'll be it. Back to the quad, let that charge up a little bit. And yeah, I'm not using any drugs. I'm not using... I think my perks from the punching bag and all that is probably still going, so that's going to affect things, but...
Going to kaboom!
I haven't heard that one before. Don't want that. But yeah, not too shabby. I figured I would share this to see what people thought about it. It's pretty hard for me to judge. I can't tell a difference in the time to kill between the two, put it that way. I'm sure the Vats criticals are doing a lot of the heavy lifting now. So that is going to affect things. I feel like the anti-armor is probably a safer bet. Especially since you don't have to use Vats at all for it to work pretty efficiently, it seems like. Alright. I think I shut it off pretty well, but let's just go down here and finish these guys off. Maybe I'll do some drugs too, like a psycho buff. And again, at this range, yeah, you could do a suppressor. But I'm so used to my rifleman build that these chances to hit are pretty crazy to me. Even the AR does better than that. Does a lot better than that.
Strongest super mutant.
Oh, we're about to shoot this strongest super mutant. Let's do quad. Lost it. This is probably going to be it. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I think usually it just ends up being around 8 to 10 bullets per super mutant. What was that? 6? Seemed pretty low. That was 10 right there. So yeah. If you're not going up against tougher enemies, you won't notice any difference. I feel like the super mutants are pretty tough. Let's see how the weapon condition... Maybe that gives you some idea if you were noticing before I started the video. Because like I said, I've been using it quite a bit. But yeah. Armor penetration, limb damage, I don't feel like it does anything for me. Reload speed is nice, especially if you're trying to keep the AP cost down and you don't want to use the larger mag. And this one has all the good stuff, I feel like. It's got the quad, it's got the critical damage, which is popping up enough to make it useful, and then the minus 25% action cost. So I think I'll keep this one. I'm probably going to end up selling the anti-armor one. It's not quite perfect. But yeah, even not quite perfect, it's stacking up pretty well against the quad, so... I guess the main takeaway for me would be happy with either one of them, because honestly I don't see much difference. Yeah, I think I'll keep it short. Usually I make longer videos than this, but... Alright, thanks for checking it out.